The hills of northern Syria. In the region just beyond here, the revolution is being turned into a jihad or holy war led by foreign extremists. This group, called the Islamic State of Iraq and Greater Syria, or ISIS, is behind this change. More extreme than al-Qaeda, it's called on Muslims worldwide to join the Syrian jihad. I met a jihadist from France who's been fighting alongside ISIS. He rejects some of the extreme methods of ISIS, but shares their goal of an Islamic State in Syria for Sunni Muslims only, not for the minority Shia community.
It is very, very important to fight in Syria. It has more significance for Muslims than any other land on earth apart from Mecca. And it is definitely a fight against the Shia. They are not part of our religion.
This is one of the busy border crossing points here in southern Turkey that many jihadists use to reach Syria after travelling down from Istanbul, an increasingly organised route. What we've discovered here in this town, as in others along the border with Syria, is that there's a network of safe houses for foreign jihadists, where they can remain out of the sight of the Turkish authorities before they cross into Syria. There are even some safe houses which are exclusively for British jihadists. It was too dangerous to film the safe house we went to see, but the man who runs it agreed to come into our vehicle and be interviewed.
I think more than 150 people stayed at the house over the past 3 months. Between 15 and 20 were British. They stay for a day or two before crossing into Syria.
Most are joining the extremist group ISIS, which now controls several towns in northwest Syria. It's also targeting the people who started the revolution. Here, a local commander of the original armed opposition, the Free Syrian Army, is executed along with his men. A former member of the FSA, now in exile in Turkey, told me he was lucky to survive when his unit was captured by the foreign jihadists, who said they were not true Muslims.
I saw how they beat my friends with iron bars, smashed their faces with ammunition boxes and then killed them. We made the revolution for freedom and equality, but the jihadists don't want this. They've come to destroy Syria.
Like many other Syrian activists in exile here, he now fears the revolution and even his country could now be lost to the jihadists. Richard Galpin, BBC News in southern Turkey.